Hi, 20BMI. This is m0ebj and g0kby and g0lgf and myself talking.
God, how many years am I going back? 86, I think. I was at a rally. Can't think where I was now, what rally it was. And that was a guy down in Wales who used to manufacture them. Never heard of these blinking things before, and he had quite a number of these at the rally. And they performed quite well. But there's one or two people about here who've used them, and they haven't been too pleased with them. But I guess yours, you're quite pleased with yours, isn't it?
g0kby, you still there, mate?
I worked States and Canada on 80 metres, and I worked, I actually managed to work the level 4IR in on 40 metres, mate. Absolutely incredible. Conditions are really good though. But it really is, for me at this QDH, it works a bomb. It's about an S unit down on the G5, but for receive-wise, I needed it. It's as simple as that. And I'll never ever get rid. I picked it up from the Barford about 2-3 years ago for 70 quid. I think about 300 or 400 quid on there and new, weren't they, Mick? Anyway, I put it over to James. It's 20BMI, m0ebj in the group.
Yeah, I think we've got g0lgf calling in. Terry, is that you calling in?
I thought I'd come back for a while until I heard Mick and Steve on there, but yeah, morning up. You carry on, James, g0lgf. Mick is about 5 and 8 and so is Steve, and you're 5 and 7. I've got quite a noise level here, g0lgf, back your way, James.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Well, you're welcome to call in. I'll put it over to you there, Mick, to go back to Terry if you want to. g0kby, 20BMI.
Yeah, alright, Terry. Yeah, you're running about 5 and 7. All I got here is just a couple of pieces of wire in the inverted V configuration. Each leg is around about 62 foot in length, and one going northwest and one going northeast. And just feed up with a piece of coax into a chop block up near the TV antenna, Terry, so nothing too special at this end. g0lgf, g0kby in the group.
Yeah, g0kby in the group from g0lgf. Yeah, okay then, Mick. Yeah, there's no more noise on this band, but you're about 5 or 7 to 8, and Steve is a little bit stronger. He's sort of more of an 8, but there's not a lot in it. James, obviously, with the 50 watts is a little bit lower. I'm running about 70 watts here at the moment, about 70 watts, so I'd say the band conditions are still quite noisy. Anyway, I'll put it around to Steve and see how he's getting me. m0ebj and the group g0lgf.
g0lgf and the group m0ebj, 5 and 8 to 9 there, Terry, no problem. These are about 45 watts. I'm on my old 10-tech Scout, Terry, a little old 10-tech mobile radio about 20 years old. I mean, it is 50 watts BP. And we've got a full-size G5 and a 44-foot rear guard in there. So, that ain't working too bad. That's okay. Yeah, Mick, you say about your antennas are slung together. I've got a 20-foot pole in the middle of my garden on the side of my garage. And it's inverted V down to the garden fence. And so I've got about out of 102 foot of the G5, I suppose I've got about 60 feet of it in the air, and the other 40 feet is on the garden fence there. g0kby, m0ebj in the group.
All right. Actually, pinned it to the garden fence. Yeah, well, that's working okay. It's working fine. Yeah, this blinking thing is, the height of the bungalow is only, at the most, about 18 foot. It's got a very shallow roof on it. And down to the bottom of the garden, I think one leg is about 10 foot off the ground, and the other leg is about 13 foot off the ground. But that worked the Europeans no trouble at all. I was wondering, Steve, how you managed to get a full size into a small garden, go ahead.
Well, that's how it goes, mate. As I said, I haven't got any coax on it. It comes all the 300 ohm comes straight into the shack mixer, an old KWZ match I've had for years. tunes up on any band, well, 80 through to 10. Yeah, as I said, so basically it's half on it is I think probably, let me have a quick look, 5, 10, 15, 20 foot of one legs on the centre panel, on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 foot. Yeah, about 50 feet of it is a fence level, Mick, out of the 102, back to you.
What's that, 6 foot high?
Yeah, 6 foot high, it's just one along the top of the fence panels. Because it's only really the centre, 3/4 of the antenna that radiate, isn't it? So, you know, it still puts, I worked the States the other night on 20 metres on 45 watts.
Yeah, what about the fader then? I take it as ribbon, isn't it? What shape is that fader in?
You don't want to know, mate. It comes down the 18 foot pole to the back of the shack. It just runs along the shack wall, which is about 8 foot long. It's just, well, not coiled up, but there's 2 or 3 coils in it, about 2 foot round, and they're about 3 feet apart. So it's just screwed up, chucked in the corner behind the shack, Mick, but it's not actually on the ground. Back to you.
That's a wonder that work, isn't it? Because they do say for that feeder really needs to be in the vertical plane, don't it? But, you know, you can't always Google these things, can you, what you read in these textbooks? But, yeah, it's certainly working, that's working quite well. But, I'm going to Barford this year. I'm going to see if I can find one of these blinking mag loops. I'd like to just give one a try, just to see how that do perform. But they tell me they're very, very sharp, aren't they, when you tune them?
Yeah, they're quite sharp, especially on 40, but it's, they are quite sharp, Mick. But, well, I'll tell you what I'll do, mate. I'll do you a favour. Give me a month, right, to make sure this G5's working okay, and I'll lend it to you for a month so you can have a go with it. But I'll never sell it though, without a doubt. Never ever sell it. It's that's incredible antenna. For me here, as you say, a lot of people don't get on with them, admittedly. But at the time, I say on a wire, I had like 5 and 9 plus a noise. On the mag loop, it went down to 5 and 7. So the radio is then usable again. And as I said, it's just one Boxing Day afternoon, and the neighbour obviously got something for Christmas, maybe a new telly, radio, I don't know what it was. Bang, 80 metres is out of the equation, absolute waste of time on a wire, because I was just 5 and 9 plus a white noise all the while. But as I said, it's just before last weekend, I thought, hang on, the noise was down to 4 and 5. So I just quickly got my tape measure out, slapped the G5, well, you know, 102 foot doubler, and I put a coax on it, and it wasn't quite tuned on all the bands. That's because the feeder, I've only got like 20 foot vertical. So that's when I put the feeder straight through the shack onto the Z match, because that takes care of that. No Wi-Fi on the computer in the shack either. So it's just lucky, Mick. But as you say, you can't go by textbook. It all depends what's around you, and you know, and how high you get it from the ground and all this palaver. So the only thing is, I've got over 100 metres of wire under my back garden. When we laid the patio, I put an extensive ground system in, Mick. Anyway, it's been about the James, 2E0BMI in the group, m0ebj. Sorry to hold this channel, James.
No, it's fine, mate. No, I'm enjoying listening there. It's been, I'll tell you what, Steve, the antennas you make is absolutely unbelievable. I don't think I know anyone that can make an antenna work, you know what I mean, like that. Just to let you know, Steve, you've got the internet, I think. If you look at YouTube later on, you'll see yourself on there. You can see how well you're coming into the shack here. I'm just using a long wire, Steve, about 30 foot up. Oh, did I tell you about my planning permission troubles? I've got to take down my portable mast by the looks of it. Back to you.
Oh dear, is it under 2E0BMI, James?
Yeah, Roger.
I'm not going to have a listen to it. You carry on.
Oh no, it won't be up yet. I'm recording it right now. If you look tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. If you look tomorrow, Steve, that'll be the best day. I know you're off work because it's bank holiday. If you look tomorrow during the morning, you'll see it on there, mate. And I'll name it m0ebj, g0kby and g0lgf. And you'll be able to see it there. And there'll probably be 2 parts as well. And they're about 10 minutes long, so it might interest you. Okay, I'll put it back to Mick there. No, I'll put it back to Terry, g0lgf. You got anything to add there, Terry? 2E0BMI.